Hello YouTubes, took a trip down to Niagara Falls this weekend to visit Tiny Railroads where I collected, well when I say collected, bought a big bag of HO and N-scale goodies. I was also met by John Dawson who presented me with a lovely bag of N-scale goodies from his private collection. Now my private collection. Still got to build an N-scale layout, but don't worry, that's coming this week. Right, let's see what we got. Let's start with some N-scale items. These are all used items. Tiny Railroads has got a great selection of used items from estate sales, etc. Well worth grabbing these. And I think Scotty actually threw in these turnouts for free. Maybe not this one, which was pretty cheap, but obviously it's still brand new. It's jolly nice. Okay, so I've got a left-hand turnout. I've got a left and a right turnout in there. I think one of them is actually weathered. I thought it was rusty, but I was assured it was just weathered. It was free, so really can't complain. Scotty at Tiny Railroads is very generous that way. He's got absolutely tons of N-scale used items. Yeah, you see what I mean about it being weathered. It's actually really nice. I haven't weathered any track. Lovely, so that works. That works. Oh, it's a wee shorty. That looks smaller. No. Well, it is smaller, but it looked narrower. Right, so I've got a left, a right, a left, and I do already have some turnouts. You know what it's like. You can't have too many turnouts, and I bought some of these, which I don't even have for my HO scale layout. And a little pack of random sections for $5, which really can't go wrong. Because I do intend to have a bit of a goods yard in this N scale, I think. You know me, change my mind on a whim. New items. Probably know what these are if you're into N scale. So these are adapters to go from the snap track to basically just that kind of track, which is going to be quite handy because I do intend to have at least 2 loops. I also decided to try some of this, which is the sort of concrete track bed rather than the wooden sleepers. I think it's really nice. So there is 2 sections of double track here, which I think is really nice, but we'll see. It wasn't too expensive, $13.89 for that, which you're getting about, you get basically 4 feet of track because there's 2 sections of that. I think it looks nice. Let me know what you prefer, that or this. I think this was a bit of a bargain, to be honest. Double crossover. And these are quite expensive in HO, so I presume they were expensive in N-scale as well. And I think for $60, I made out like a bandit for that one. This was technically in his used section, but because it came from like an estate sale, he sold it as used, even though it's obviously brand new. So that's awesome. I should really have a couple of them in my HO track, but here we go, gurdy. So that was my N scale stuff from Tiny Railroads. Let me show you the HO scale stuff I got from Tiny. Beginning with this poor, damp, smashed box. However, it's worthwhile having a look inside these smashed boxes to see what treasures lie within. And this is a brand new kit, Burlington Northern. I've never seen one in white, so I had to grab that one. Full kit, new parts, base, frame, skeleton, spine, frame, whatever, and presumably there's a weight down there as well. There we go, a bit of surface rust. Can rub that down, it'll be fine. I think that was $10, which is fine because it is really nice. And I mean, I don't have one of them. Well, I do now. So yeah, just don't be put off by smashed boxes in the used section. There are gems to be found. Okay, next So everything else I've got is used. Although there's one that's very slightly used. You'll see that at the end. I recently upgraded these Athearn Blue Box locos to DCC. And they run great. Really heavy. They've got the big top weight on them as well. So that's a nice little set. I do need to renumber one of them. However, I've been on the hunt for some passenger coaches, and I think you know the ones I've been looking for. Anyway, Scotty had them at his shop. These are the ones I've been looking for. So I've got a nice little set of 3 of them, and they are the ones with the interiors, similar to those ones that I did the light conversion to recently on the, oh my goodness, it was only yesterday. What were they again? The Canadian National coaches. So they are similar. In fact, I think they're exactly the same design, so I know what I'm doing if I want to add the lights to these. But that's a nice little set of 3, $10 each. Cannot complain. They do have, I was going to say metal wheels, but they don't. They've got metal axles. There's a metal wheels in that one. That's okay. I've got plenty of wheels thanks to Mike and Roseanne. So that is going to make a nice little set. Well, I think it's going to make a nice little set. Although I do seem to be missing a baggage car. You get the idea. Lovely, lovely set. So I can stop looking for them, thank goodness. But there is more passenger coaches that I just had to have. And that would be these. Baltimore and Ohio. Pretty sure I've got some of these. And I just wanted more to make a nice big long train, because I do have a really nice PA1 set. Hauling all of them behind would be great. Let me just go and dig out what I've already got and we'll compare, shall we? Well, the ones I have are not quite the same. They're the same-ish at the sides. However, the roofs are not black. But you know what? I don't mind. Because in real life, they're never the same anyway. So I now have 6 in total, and one of them is the baggage car. But yeah, if you have a look at the sides, side profile, they are pretty much the same, just the different coloured roof. If it bugs me too much, I can always paint the tops, but I kind of like that contrast, to be honest. And they are going to run behind my PA1 and PB1. Like so. Lovely set. Lovely set. Wonderful. So again, that's me fully Baltimore and Ohio'd up. You can stop looking for them now. Till the next train show at least. Just a couple more items from Tiny Railroads, including this lovely gigantic tank car for $10. It's got lovely weathered wheels. Unfortunately, they are plastic, so I will swap them out. Quite rusty, actually. Maybe that was weathering. But it does have KDs. Do need to do a little bit of work on this top railing there and there. Apart from that, lovely. I do like the big tank cars. So that's fine, that's fine. One more item and I'm saving the best till last. I did kind of splash out in this one because it's a switcher. It's Toronto, Hamilton and Buffalo. It's DCC with sound. But I had to have it. Now, again, this was sold as used, but it's technically new. Probably been out of the box once to make sure it runs. So I got it at a good price. Oh, this is delicious. Delightful. We have a little bag of whatever they are. Oh, I'm sure it will tell me what they are. So we've got full instructions. Lock sound 5. Excellent. It's a good sound decoder in that one. Let's move this paperwork out of the way. We'll get a closer look. Just having a visual check. Make sure everything is there. Coupler's work, handrails are there, wipers, engineer and fire guy, fire stuffer. I always forget what the other guy's called. These are really nice little details in the corners. Number 55. So we do have a little strange sticker on the bottom, so I'm not sure if it's been reset to address number 3 or if it's still, or if it's going to be address number 55. I guess we'll find out when we get in the track. That's lovely. Not as heavy as some of the switchers I've got, so it's not going to be doing a huge amount of hauling about. That's okay. It's not like I do a lot of switching anyway. Oh, that's very pretty. Wonderful. Yep, we'll see that going around the track. Well, hopefully go around the track very soon. And moving on to the awesome items that John Dawson gave me. They're all in scale. Now, I'm not going to spend too long with these items because you will be seeing them all again when I get my in-scale layout up and running. So we have 3 of these Graham Farish. Put my glasses on, tell you what they are. What does it say? 46-ton VGA sliding wall van EWS weathered. Ooh, weathered. Right, let's have a look at one of them. I'm sure they'll all look the same-ish. Now, I don't have any British locos, so that is something I'll need to consider getting. And I did say to John, if I end up not using them, I will return them or do whatever he wants me to do with them. But they're really nice. And you could run these on a North American railroad. It's just crazy because they've only ever got like the one axle on each side, and we're so used to having the double axles in North America. Really nice little model though. I don't know what EWS is. If you're an N-scaler in the UK, let me know. In fact, it might not even be British, it might be European. Little buffers. Again, we don't get the buffers in Canada. Very cute though. Very cute. Decent weight to that as well, which is really surprising for N-scale. So we have 3 of them. Let me know if they are British or if they are European, French, German, Austrian. Someone will know. Well, anyone other than me might know. But they're lovely, and as I say, I don't have anything to hold them with yet. We'll see. We'll see how. See what direction this N-scale takes me, okay? Okay, let me get them away for now. Oh, there's something hiding in the box that they came in, and that would be a lovely little signal. Oop. Ain't that cute? These wee ladders. Lovely, lovely detail. Excellent. Oh, there's a tiny, tiny human in there. He still has his legs. Very nice. So we'll keep him safe with his little signal tower. And I'll get these back in the box. Oh my goodness. Wire instructions. Some vintage writing right there. Anyway, we'll keep that together, put it back in the box for now, and I'll move on to the next stuff. We have C and EI, Chicago and Eastern Illinois. For something so small, it's really not delicate. So I think you push in there and lift the lid up like there, and off it comes. Oh, what happened to the rest of his boxcar? It's got a normal roof, but it's obviously like a gondola. Very cool. Wonder what that holds. Let me know what that holds and why it needs a sort of refrigerated roof thing. Very peculiar. Let me know, because I am clueless. Next. Oh, this one's really nice. Check out this. Alaska. Something else I need to be in the hunt for is a nice Alaska loco. Not sure if they do big ones or if it's all just like GPs. Oh, that's very delicious. I think Kevin's Tiny Trains. Kevin might be able to help me with these because he has certainly got an Alaska Loco. Oh, I think it's even got the fancy, look, it's got the fancy couplers that Kevin's always telling me I need to get. Like miniature KDs. Very cool. Very nice indeed. Lovely. I think that goes that way. What make was that one? Did anyone notice? Oh, micro trains. I've heard of them. I think they're quite good. Next, we have another gondola. Illinois. I know how to say it, honestly. Illinois Central. Oh, that's brand new. And again, it's got the fancy couplers. I'm moving up in the world and I don't even have anything on a layout yet. I don't have any track down. Nice weight again. Oof, lovely. Moving swiftly along. Oh, I also have to think about what sort of loads I can make for these. I'll use the same technique I use for my HO school gondolas and... Oh, it's a cattle. Sorry, gondolas and ore cars, I was going to say. This one's very cool because it's got the tarpaulin over it. Isn't that nice? Not very heavy, this one, but I reckon we could probably, yeah, could remove that, throw in some weight. But not too much weight, because I did realise when I was watching Kevin's videos that the locos that pull these things aren't very heavy compared to HO locos, so you can't make these things too heavy. That one's got nice metal wheels though, so you might get away with a wee bit more weight. We have another one, same as that one. Same number, exactly the same, which is really nice. Two of them then. What is this? Trainman. Okay. We've got a weathered Western Pacific boxcar. Again with the fancy couplers. Ooh, that seems awful wobbly. Yeah, I'm just going to let it wobble because I don't even know what that is. Is that a pin? I don't know. I thought it was a screw at first, but it's definitely not. Very wobbly. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Next, once I get this back in. Oh, right, one more train item. We have some, you know what I'm trying to say, auto racks. And John already gave me a pair of these, so now I've got 4. These are phenomenal. I'll just take one out because it's pretty much exactly the same. So these hook together, share a central truck. So it's either that way they go or that way. Oh, I need to zoom out so you can see it all. That's better. I'll take one out. Hold on. How'd you get these out? Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, truck's on the floor. Oh, there's the end piece there. That goes in there. Need to unscrew that. It's exactly the same as the full-size one I got from Greg Dean. Superb. So yeah, I've got 2 sets of them now. Oh, you know what? I'm going to grab those wheels before I forget. Okay, found it. So yeah, that will go. Yeah, obviously you unscrew this, put that in there. That goes in there, and then it hooks onto the other one somehow. I've forgotten how it all goes together. Once it gets together though, I won't be taking it apart. So I need a siding just for those 4. What are they called? Autoracks. You know what, I'm going to read the end. It'll tell me exactly what they are. Articulated auto carrier. There we go. It's on the tip of my tongue. Right, I'll put that back in there. Not sure where these are supposed to go. It's just supposed to sit in. Let's sit it in there for now. Cool. So yes, that's me get 2 sets of them. That's exciting. Wonder what I'm going to haul them with. Because I have a choice now, as you probably know. Anyway, excellent. Moving on. We have some tiny cars. Ford Fairmont. I'm not going to take these out of their wrappers at the moment. I'm going to wait until I actually get somewhere to put them. You know, like a little road on the layout that I haven't made yet. Atlas. I didn't even know Atlas made tiny cars. These are kind of like, they remind me of police cars from Kojak. Especially in that brown colour. I wonder why they came in pairs. Isn't that strange? Not that I'm complaining, because 2 is better than 1. More tiny stuff. We have got some pre-wired poles. Pre-wired? That means I've got lights, right? Ooh, what are those things? 4 poles with 26 inches of spool. 2 guy wires, 1 wire threader. I don't know what the... No, I have no idea what these things are for. YouTube, I'll look it up. And finally, this is awesome. And this will give you a bit of a clue as to what I got from Canada. Not from Canada, I'm in Canada. What I got from eBay very recently that you've not seen yet, and it'll be the first thing that runs on my new layout when I build it in a couple of days. Isn't this phenomenal? N-scale Shell fuel trucks. Oh my goodness, I have to take them out of the box, I'm sorry. Big one and a little one. Oh, these are so nice. Ooh, rotating wheels, which means they would run in a moving car system. Isn't that gorgeous? This one is just wow. Oh. Goodness, that's so detailed. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that is just the business. What's this? What is this? Detail parts, no idea where they go. Oh, I think they might go along the top. No, it's got instructions. Nope, they go along the sides. It's all in Japanese, but I'm sure I can figure it out by the picture. Man, that's so nice. Keep you safe in your box for now, till I get somewhere to put you on the layout that I haven't built yet. Thank you very much, John. Excited to get this on my new N-scale layout when I build it in a couple of days. Meanwhile, let's get through to the layout and check out all the stuff I got from Tiny Railroads, including my brand new switcher. See you through there. Well, how nice is that? It's a lock sound, so we need to hit A to fire up the engine. Very nice. Try the bell. Might need to turn the bell volume up a bit. Maybe turn the engine sound down a bit. Right, how does it go? I actually like how it revved up before it started. Oh, brake squeal. I'm a big fan of the brake squeal. I could do this all night, and I probably will. And shut down. I'm going to take my time, run that in, and you'll see it on the next live stream this coming Friday. Meanwhile, parade lap, all my new passenger coaches. Thank you very much, John Dawson. Thank you very much, Scotty at Niagara Roads. I'll see you all very soon with my new N-scale layout. Beginnings of. Bye.